Hello students, I am Honey and today we are going to discuss the first chapter of class 8, that is rational numbers. So let us get started. Before starting the chapter, let us first understand what rational numbers are. So rational numbers are the numbers that are written in form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. Okay, so integers does mean that we will be having both positive numbers and negative numbers, right? So unlike fractions, where fractions have only positive numbers in it, right? So if I write a fraction, it will always contain the positive numbers, right? So here 5 is the numerator, which is a positive number, and let's say if I write 9, so 9 is also a positive number. So fractions contain only positive numbers, whereas when we talk about rational numbers, here both positive and negative numbers are allowed. Also remember that the denominator, which is Q here, will never be equal to 0. Okay, if we write denominator as 0, that turns to be an invalid number. Okay, so that turns to be an invalid number. So I cannot write 5 by 0 because on solving this we get infinite as our answer, right? In the same way, I cannot write 10 by 0. Okay, it is actually meaningless. Okay, so let us once again revise what are rational numbers. So rational numbers are the numbers which are written in form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. Integers does mean that we can have both positive and negative numbers. And the denominator, right? This denominator can never be equal to 0. Okay? Now let us try framing few rational numbers. Quite easy, right? I can write minus 1 upon 2. It is a rational number. I can even write 1 upon 2. It looks like a fraction, but it is a rational number 2. I can write minus 100 upon 48. I can write 57 upon minus 50 and so on. Okay, so all these examples are the examples of rational numbers. Now there are two types of rational numbers. Okay, so talking about the types of rational numbers, we have two types of rational numbers. So first are positive rational numbers. So by the name itself, positive rational numbers, it is very clear that both the numerator and the denominator are going to be what? They are going to be positive numbers, correct? So for example, if I write 6 by 7, so both are positive, right? No sign means what? They are positive numbers, right? So 6 and 7, 6 by 7 is a positive rational number. Okay, 10 by 20 is also a positive rational number. Now here comes an exception, right? So what is that exception? So if I write minus 1 upon minus 6, now both are what? Both are negative numbers, correct? But upon cancellation, I can write 1 minus 1 upon minus 6 as 1 by 6, as these two negative signs will go away. So this turns to be a positive rational number. So remember children, both numerator and denominator, when they are positive numbers, then that rational number is a positive rational number. Also, when both numerator and denominator are negative numbers, okay, they both need to be negative numbers, right? For example, this case, right? So such rational numbers are said to be positive rational numbers, correct? Now coming to second type of rational numbers, which are negative rational numbers, right? So what are negative rational numbers? Very clear from the name itself that these are the rational numbers, okay, in which either the numerator or the denominator is going to be a negative number, correct? So let us try pointing the negative rational number from this set of example rational numbers. If you see the very first example here, right? So here just numerator is a negative number, okay? So either numerator has to be a negative number or the denominator has to be a negative number. So it qualifies to be a negative rational number, okay? Coming to the second one, is this a negative rational number? No, because numerator and denominator both are positive rationals. Sorry, both are positive numbers, and thus that rational number is a positive rational number. Now coming to third and fourth one, yes, you are right, they are negative rational numbers. So that's all for today's class. In tomorrow's class or in the next class, we are going to discuss few more questions based on rational numbers. Thank you, students. Please like, share and subscribe.